Hey Aquarius, let's see what's coming up for you guys. Oh, that was quick with this Cancer new moon. All right, Magician, Aquarius. Aquarius. Wow. And Eight of Pentacles. So out of 4 cards, 3 of them are major arcanas. So a lot of the universe stepping in to maybe tell you something, or I hate that this thing is in the way. Um, Eight of Pentacles, the Hermit. You've got a lot going on, Aquarius. A lot of heavy decisions is what it feels like, or heavy changes. And I'm saying heavy because it's the universe stepping in. 3 major arcanas means your higher self is taking over. So let's start with the Eight of Pentacles. You're putting in the work. You are cooperating, and I love that. I love that right now you are cooperating with your higher self, because that reduces, when you remove resistance, the growth comes faster. Excuse me. So you're definitely cooperating with your higher self, and this is pushing you forward into a bigger and better version of yourself. You may be manifesting something specifically with the Magician. Maybe it's something connected to career, self-employment, if you're an entrepreneur. Whatever it is, 2 of these cards to me indicate having to step into your power. Strength is about bravery, courage, being bold, taking action. And the Page of Wands, although it's on a smaller scale, it is about stepping out of your comfort zone. It's feeling like, well, I'm a novice at this, or I'm not, I'm not very well versed on it, whatever it is, but you're still doing it. Now, we do have the Hierophant here. So this could be, maybe you're working on a relationship, and I'm saying because this could represent commitment, marriage. You may be working on a relationship. You may be working on, if this is just about you leveling up your skills, your personal energy, you could have a mentor or a teacher who's helping you step into this side of yourself. But ultimately, I'm going to clarify, but ultimately it's really great. It's good energy here. I love it. This new moon in Cancer is doing wonderful things for you. Let's clarify this Eight of Pentacles. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles. We've got the Ten of Cups. Clarify Eight of Pentacles for Aquarius. We've got the Four of Wands. See, oof, Queen of Swords with the Temperance card. So this could very well be a relationship. There's the energy of feeling like this is something that's going to make you very happy, or it is making you very happy, and it's long term. However, you may have Capricorn energy. I would suggest you go watch that reading, because this Queen came up in the same exact position. Putting in the work, though. That was what Capricorn didn't want to do, and with you, it's what you are wanting to do. So if you have Capricorn heavy energy in your reading, I suggest you go watch it. Now, this could be you, though. This, because it is air. This, if you have a Capricorn you're close to, and maybe there was issues between you two, maybe you're the one that turned your back on this, even if it did bring you a lot of happiness and joy. Either way, we're going to read it from both perspectives. Either this is you, or this is somebody you're trying to get close to. So, what is it that needs to be resolved? With the Page of Wands, this could be a message. You are sending a message to this person, or you're receiving a message. But there is definitely a fight, or maybe not even a fight. Five of Swords is kind of like nobody wanted to give in. This could be an ego type of thing. Temperance card, though, is finding the middle ground. If this is you, when you do receive this message, I do feel like you're going to thaw out a lot, because Temperance is about meeting each other in the middle, resolving differences, finding harmony. Or if this is the person you're interested in, I think once you message them, they will thaw out considerably. Because again, There's harmony here, which I think you might not have realized that the work you needed to put in was just stepping up. That might have been it. And you thought you had to put in all this, all this work. And all it was being brave and courageous, bold. Let's clarify the Magician. Let's see. We've got the Knight of Swords, Queen of Cups, and the Justice card. See? And there's the Five of Wands now. So this was definitely a pretty solid difference of opinions. But I feel like the Five of Swords made it feel a lot worse than it actually was. In reality, it was just pointing to some tension, pointing to some disagreements. And so you may have manifested communication. You may have sat there focusing on what the issue was and started manifesting, okay, what's on this person's mind? What's happening? Because Knight of Swords is a truth seeker, right? So this could be energetic, or this could be like an actual thing you did. You might have energetically pulled truth to you. You want to know what's on this person's mind. You might not have even understood what you did wrong, or why they pulled away, or why they were acting this way. So I see you seeking truth. And with the Queen of Cups, I think you got it. But with the Justice card, it's also like, oh, okay, you also got the understanding that things weren't as bad as you thought, and how you can make them right. Or how, yeah. Or if you're on the other side of this, you might have explained to this person how they can make things right. There was a lot of fives. Five of Swords already came out, Five of Wands, Five of Pentacles. So it was like, for a while, the Five of Swords was like there was a stalemate. Nobody wanted to give in. And then there was like tension. There was a little bit of bickering. But there was also the energy of whatever was being done, it was petty. And it led to feeling like you're out in the cold, feeling like you can't connect with each other anymore. So I do see that being resolved. And I feel like you are manifesting a lot of that resolution. Let's clarify the Strength card. Clarify the Strength card. I think you're surprising yourself with how much you can manifest too. Okay, we've got the Four of Cups because that one flipped over. Clarify the Strength card. Page of Wands. And the Seven of Wands. With the Strength card again. I love it. Okay. Excuse me. So this is going to play out a couple of different ways because it is a general reading. So again, it's going to apply differently to everyone involved. Strength card is telling me two different things though. With this Strength card, I feel like you were holding back a lot. Any offer that came your way to resolve it, you were like, no. That's the stalemate, I felt being very uncooperative. No. Any message that came through, you were just like, no, fuck off. So when there was a lot of distance, when there was a lot of coldness, you may have realized that you kind of put yourself in that position. And what's interesting to me is that the Strength card and the Page of Wands is here twice. So it may have taken this other person a lot of bravery, a lot of boldness and courage to reach out to you. And you were just like not having it. And now the shoe is on the other foot. Now you're the one sitting there in anxiety about, should I message them? And I think what you're worried about, the part that you really need to get over is concern about whether they're going to do the same thing to you that you did to them. You rejected any advance, you rejected any communication. And now that you want to communicate, you're like, are they going to do the same thing to me? But I don't think you realize that you're dealing with an Empress. This could be Libra, Taurus energy. There's certainly water energy. I feel like this person is a lot softer than you give them credit for. So let's see what this Page of Wands is going to clarify. Let's clarify this Page of Wands. We get the Ace of Swords, the Emperor, Seven of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. Wow. With the, ooh, okay. Holy shit. Um, Aquarius. Aquarius. I feel like this person is your match. They came out as the Empress, you saw that when I was moving the cards aside, they came out as the Empress, which is why I said they're a lot softer than you think. You're showing up as the Emperor, as the masculine. And you know this person is your match. In fact, you may feel divinely guided to them. You're very much like, I'm not letting go. And the thing is, they're on the same page. Six of Pentacles, it's mutual. Whatever you feel, they feel. You're mirroring each other. And I think that realization may be what pushes you to be like, you know what, I'm going to communicate. I'm just going to tell them the truth. Because you step into your Emperor energy, which is very much Aries to me. It's also Capricorn-like. So you may have, it's Saturn, basically. Masculine, very masculine. You step into your very masculine energy and you're just like, I'm just going to speak my truth. You may even let them know that at some point you weren't sure. The Seven of Pentacles, I think you're going to explain to them why you were holding back, why you weren't sure if you wanted to keep investing into this. But ultimately, there is an apology being extended, possibly for having rebuffed any advances before. And an acknowledgement. Now, the acknowledgement that they are your partner, you may not say that. I don't know. It really depends. That's going to vary from Aquarius to Aquarius, right? Depending on where you guys are at right now. Let's clarify this Hierophant because this is commitment. Clarify the Hierophant for Aquarius. One more for Aquarius. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. So something else you're going to clarify to this person is the burden that this has created on you. Ten of Wands is feeling a lot of responsibility, fear. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So you're going to be letting them know just how heavy this has been for you emotionally, right? You probably haven't been sleeping. You've been maybe doing some shadow work because it definitely brought up fears, wounds, insecurities, a lot of different shit. But you do love this person and you do want commitment. And I do think that you are clarifying this to them. Now, with the Hierophant showing up twice because, it's in this, right beneath this Ace of Cups, I do feel both of you want the same thing. If I could get these cards to stop flipping over. I think both of you want the same thing. So with the Hermit, if you've been solo for a really long time, or this person has been solo for a really long time, I feel that's about to come to an end. This could also be feeling very lonely. Because look at that. The Emperor and the Empress, like there can be no better match. However, I am going to say, with the Eight of Cups, there is an element to this relationship. And I know a lot of you are going to interpret that like the Empress walking away. I do not see that. In fact, Eight of Cups here is showing up to me as having to walk a path that is not the mainstream. Something about you and this person choosing each other means kind of bucking society's expectations, which is ironic because the Hierophant represents society's expectations. So on one hand, you guys are fulfilling tradition. Maybe you're getting married or maybe you're doing something traditional. But on the other hand, you're bucking what is seen as traditional, which is why the Tower is here as well. So that's going to apply differently to different Aquariuses. Only you know which situation is yours. But let's see what the final message is for you guys from the, if I could pick these up, from the Moonology deck. What's the final message for Aquarius with this Cancer Moon? What's the final message for Aquarius? We got two. The energy is gaining momentum and conclusions are within reach. Let's read that. The waxing moon. The energy is gaining momentum says during the waxing moon cycle, hope springs eternal. This card is a very positive omen, indicating that you can create the reality you are dreaming of, though it will take some work and you're not quite there yet. This is a time of energies rising up. Emotions are building too. Where do you want to go, and do you believe you can get there? Either you can just keep meditating and focus on your desired outcome, or you can make the courageous commitment to take more practical steps towards your goals. Whichever you decide, you are most certainly on the right track. Attuned to the moon message is, I know I'm headed in the right direction. Additional meanings. The situation is full of potential. Your dream can come true. More effort is yet required. Are you willing to give it? Review your goals and ensure you're still committed. And keep moving forward. Now, last but not least, let's see. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. Excuse me. It says, full moon eclipse, and just like that, a door slams shut. If you've pulled this card, it suggests that the situation you're asking is about to reach a peak or has just done so, and things are now out of your hands. What you're experiencing now is what your soul signed up for, a way for you to learn and for your soul to evolve. So allow events to unfold and be easy on yourself. If you're letting go of someone or something, know that it's the right time, as hard as it may be. Forgiving someone for what they did could be key to resolving this situation in a positive way. It doesn't make right what they did, but it releases it so you can move on. Attuned to the moon message is, that which is meant for me will not pass me by. Additional meanings. Doors which slam shut now will not reopen. It's time for you to get back on track. Forgiveness will set you free of karma. Meditation, pranayama, and yoga nidra are all recommended now. Cede control and let events unfold. So the way I'm interpreting that is, I feel like that argument, the discussion you guys had, that situation can be put behind you if you choose to forgive, if you choose to overlook things and try and understand where people are coming from. Because you may not have even realized you had done anything wrong, but you're also not trying to understand what you did wrong. So if you do, which I think you will, then that's you taking control. That's you putting in the effort to make sure things go in a different direction. And I think that's where you'll see a lot more results. Okay. So Aquarius, put in the work and you get the prize. All right, guys, I'm going to end the reading here. If you enjoyed it, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.